All right, my name is Katherine Hegewisch, and I'm a postdoc from the University of Idaho. And today I'm going to be talking about Climate Engine. Climate Engine is a web tool to look at summaries of climate and remote sensing data using maps and graphs. And it was created by researchers at the Desert Research Institute, the University of Idaho, and utilizes the Google Earth Engine. It got started 3 years ago with a Google Faculty Research Award. Our aim was we wanted to allow anyone to access these data sets with the idea of aiding data discovery for some different applications like drought and fire and climate. And since then, we've kept this project alive with additional funding and leveraging from some different agencies as shown here. And our team is on the right, where we're led by Justin Huntington at DRI and John Abatsoglu at the University of Idaho, and Tyler Erickson is our Google contact. And I didn't mention this yet, but this Climate Engine is actually available on the web. You can get to this tool by going to our webpage, which is at climateengine.org. And here is a view of the mapping portion of Climate Engine, showing recent changes in precipitation from the global CHIRPS precipitation data set. And in a second, we'll look at this, the circled area here in South Africa. One of the things that Climate Engine does is to provide a graphical user interface, allowing the customization of the maps and the graphs that it produces. And we have lots of different options, and this is just like a barrage of the options we have. You can choose different data sets, you can enter different custom processings, choosing statistics, customizing colors for the maps, doing different masking, adding different boundary layers to the maps, and also downloading. And the second thing that Climate Engine does is allow you to tell stories in a cohesive way with spatial maps and with temporal graphs. And so you can tell stories about the landscape. And so here in this map, we see how Cape Town in South Africa, which is the lower red circle, is currently in drought, less than 50% of normal precipitation, while just north in Botswana, there's a pluvial. And this has been in the news recently. In June, the Cape Town's extreme drought has led to water shortages, and just last week there was big fires ripping through this region. So discover more, and then Climate Engine can also allow you to drill down and choose a point location, and we can look at this in a graph and seeing how the cumulative precipitation is a lot less than normal. And then lastly, okay, so quickly, the last thing was just that we've been making some different spin-offs of using the functionality of Climate Engine to make web pages that are specific to certain user groups, like agricultural decision-making for wheat farmers in the Pacific Northwest, rangeland grazing monitoring, actually in Oregon, where we got some vegetation models, and then famine early warning systems over Africa with the FuseNet group.